Music. It guides us through life. It helps us through tough times when nobody else will. It shapes us into the people we are. From its creation until now, and from now until forever, music has and will continue to impact every single person to ever exist. It will touch each and every soul in one way or another, and you may not realise it, but music has changed your life in some way. But how? Why? What's so special about music? Does it really have this much of an effect on our lives, our personalities, our identity? I mean, who's to say it's influenced us at all? Today, I'll be trying my hardest to answer those very questions that many of you may be asking yourselves. Now, obviously, pretty much everyone in the world listens to music, but today I'm not going to be talking about everyone. I'm going to be talking about the youth and how drastically Gen Z culture has been affected by music. This is because, statistically, Gen Z listens to over 18 hours of music weekly, which is 50% more than millennials and 150% more than baby boomers. Clearly, Gen Z is the generation most affiliated with music, and today I'm going to be interviewing a few of my close mates within my age group to see their insight on this.
My name is Carl McCormack, I'm 18, and Viva la Case.
My name is Lewis Allen, and I'm freaking 16, yo!
Hi, my name's Alfie Hodgkinson, and I'm 17.
My name's Tommy Taylor, I'm 17 and...
Do you have a personal connection with music?
I like to think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I do.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
When and why do you listen to music?
Well, I think it depends, but a lot of the time it helps me connect my own emotions, you know. And I think it's usually late at night, throughout the day, when I'm just doing monotonous tasks. So. I listen to music whenever, to be fair. I mean, I listen to it when I'm doing work, just chilling at home, or even sort of walking to places or whatever.
I listen to music like most of the time because I just enjoy it.
Every minute of the day, probably because, I don't know, it just helps me keep concentrating on certain stuff.
Do you think music can influence your mood?
100%, it just depends what you listen to.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it depends on the type of music you listen to as well, though. I mean, if you're listening to slower and sadder songs, you're going to be more upset or more sad. Or, you know, the faster beats and the, you know, happier lyrics, I guess. It's only going to make your mood better.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think it helps shape your personality?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 100%.
How?
I think it has a massive impact on your personality because you're able to connect with the lyrics a lot of the time. I'd like to think so.
Who are your top 3 artists?
My top 3 artists would be The K's, Shade, and probably The Ratings.
I'd say probably like Deftones, Lucy Bedrock, and Quan.
I want to say The Cure, Sammy Virgin, and probably Songa.
It's really difficult. So Radiohead number 1. I want to say Nirvana 2. Probably. Fontaines. You see.
Is there a reason that they're your favourite?
I think they all have different reasons. I think I'm able to connect with Radiohead the majority of the time, but I think it's easier for me to connect with something like Fontaines when I'm happy. So I just like that style, that type of music. Like it's more appealing to me.
I just think they make good music.
The Cure, probably from when I'm just feeling in a really nice mood. Sammy Virgin is when I want to, just have a little bounce. And then Songa just helps when I'm feeling a bit down.
Do you think they've helped shape your personality?
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Have you helped you get through a tough time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did it help you?
Again, for the exact same reasons, where it's something like I can just rely on and I'm there for, and it's there for me when I'm not feeling too great. So, not that I can think of, but I could imagine. I imagine it could. Yeah.
So overall, do you think music's good for you as well?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it honestly just depends on how you look at it.
For the most part, but I think it depends on what mood you're in yourself and what you listen to. So,
What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone struggling with mental health?
don't listen to sad music. It's just going to make you sadder. Listen to the right tracks. That you're not alone.
Just, I don't know, just live your life and stop worrying about stuff, because in the end, it's all going to end anyway.
Take it one step at a time, because there's always a brighter tomorrow.
To sum up, this documentary highlights that music is far more than just entertainment for young people. It has a very powerful emotional and psychological influence on us. Music can provide comfort, identity and a sense of belonging during some of the most challenging stages of our lives. At the same time though, certain messages and feelings within music can reinforce negative emotions and can put you in a much worse mental state than you're already in. The impact of music on young people's mental health is not inherently positive or negative. It depends on context, content and the individual experience of the listener. By encouraging critical listening and supporting diverse and meaningful musical expression, we can help young people use music as a tool for healing rather than harm. Ultimately, understanding music's influence allows it to remain what it has always been and what it will hopefully continue to be, a source of connection, expression and emotional resilience for our generation. And if you're a teen or a young adult and you're struggling with your mental health, the main piece of advice that you should take is to not isolate yourself no matter the circumstances. And if you're in a situation where you are struggling, but you feel like you have no one to talk to, you can always call 0800 068 4141 for Hopeline 247. Or if you don't want to talk and you would rather text, you can message SHOUT in all caps to 85258 for the SHOUT text line. That's 0800 068 4141 to talk, and message SHOUT in all caps to 85258 to text. And remember that you should never be embarrassed about struggling with mental health. It is something that we have all been through, and the longer you keep it all locked away, the worse it'll get. One last thing that I would like to reinforce is it is so important that you do not isolate yourself. Don't lock yourself away if you're struggling with mental health, because the people that you love and the people you care about also care and love for you just as much as you love them, and they are the only people that can help you. If you're by yourself, there's no one to guide you, and you're just going to get worse. Please don't isolate yourself if you can. Thanks for watching my documentary. I hope you learned something.